Hello, I'm Linda Hyder from the University of Tennessee Extension in Sevier County. Tonight, after working at home, I've got some cleaning to do, and probably like you, I've got some disinfecting to do too, particularly on those surfaces that are frequently touched in my home, like the drawer knobs, the light switches, the countertops. So, what products can I use? What is recommended according to research to be the most effective in fighting the coronavirus for cleaning in our home? Well, what about distilled white vinegar? It is okay for green cleaning and general cleaning, but it is not recommended for disinfectant, particularly during this time with the coronavirus. So I would not recommend using just vinegar solutions. Vodka is another thing I've been seeing on social internet. I don't have any in my home, but it is not recommended either according to research. An 80 proof vodka has only 40% ethyl alcohol, and that's not sufficient for disinfecting, so therefore it's not recommended. So the products that we may use from home are rubbing alcohol, hydrogen peroxide, and bleach. So let's talk about these. If you're going to use rubbing alcohol, make sure it's 70% alcohol or above. And when you're using the product, make sure that you do not dilute it. You would use it straight. So you could use it from this container or maybe put it in a spray bottle. When you apply it to the surface, let it sit for about 30 seconds and then wipe the surface off with like a wet paper towel or a wet cloth. The next product, hydrogen peroxide, it's good to use too, but make sure it's at least 3% on the label here, 3% active ingredient hydrogen peroxide. And there again, do not dilute it. Use it as you did the alcohol in a spray bottle or from the container, and let it sit for about 1 minute on the surface, and then wipe it up. Now, then we have our bleaches. There's different types of bleach. We have a bleach here that is splashless. There's also bleaches with fragrance. Those are not for disinfectant, and you can actually see that on the label. They're just for doing your laundry. So make sure the bleach that you buy is for disinfecting. And when you're using bleach, you probably know it's very important to be very careful. Make sure that you have the room well ventilated. You're wearing gloves. In fact, you should wear gloves with any of these products that you're using to make sure the room's ventilated. But also make sure as you're mixing your solution, you use the exact amounts. You don't want to use guesswork with this because that could be harmful. So for disinfecting, it recommends 4 teaspoons of bleach to a quart of water. Now, I am using a concentrated type bleach, so I'm only going to use 2 teaspoons of bleach to a quart of water. A teaspoon is a teaspoon. It's not the spoon that you pull out of your silverware drawer. So make sure that you are being accurate in your measurements. I do have a quart jar, but make sure a quart equals 4 cups. So I did actually pour 4 cups of water into this jar to make sure that I had the exact amount. Label your container for cleaning. Keep it away from children. You don't want to use this later for actually cooking. So once my bleach is made with the water, and by the way, when you're using bleach, you never want to mix it with ammonia or any other cleaning agent, only water. So once it is mixed, I can use it from the jar or I can put it in a spray bottle. Once you've applied this to the surface, let it sit for 10 minutes and then wipe it off with a cloth. So that is something to remember when you are using the bleach. Also, this will not be good after 24 hours. Clorox or bleach loses its potency. So make sure at the end of the day, if you've not used all this, to pour it down the toilet or the drain and flush it out with water. Important things to remember when you're using any of these products is make sure the surface, like a countertop, is cleaned first. Because if it's not cleaned with just good old soap and water, that may be a problem as far as the disinfecting actually being effective. And scrub it. That's very important, not just wiping. Scrubbing and actually cleaning is a good thing to do. If you're wondering about the product that you have, is it recommended for fighting the virus, you can actually look on the back and there will be a EPA registration number. Go to the Environmental Protection Agency website, epa.gov, and you can actually look up that product and see if it is effective as far as disinfecting. And you can learn about other cleaning products through that site or the CDC site. But look for the EPA registration number. Well, I hope this has been helpful. We're all in this together, so stay clean, stay well, and thank you.